So that by now, everybody will know that, okay, it was, so it was Mr. Obi, this or that. Let me show you from above what it looks like correctly. So just putting that out there in the diary. Now let's go to Mr. Haruna Goro, the man that sent an appeal to Atiku just yesterday. Listen to this.
Hello, fellow Nigerians. I remain your brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. This is a special broadcast to call upon former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to please think twice about running in 2027. I speak to you today a truth that I know is very, very difficult, but I can't help but speak what is inside my heart. It is a necessary truth for the future of our nation, Nigeria. It is also a truth that is born out of love and a deep desire for our progress. We honor Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, a man who has served this great nation in many capacities. As Vice President, businessman, a believer in democracy, and someone who has dedicated over 3 decades of his life to public service, you deserve to be honored, sir. But even the most loyal servant to a nation must know when to pass the baton or torch to the next generation. Even the strongest tree must give way for a new seed to grow. Alhaji, you have contested for presidency 6 times, and each time the people of Nigeria have spoken clearly and decisively. This shouldn't be about your personal ambition, it should be about our reality. The time has come for you to step aside, not in defeat, but in dignity. Real leadership is not just about holding power, it is also about knowing when to go and who to pass it to. Please find the courage to do that very soon. In 2019, you saw potential in Peter Obi and you chose him to be your running mate. In 2023, both of you stood as presidential candidates in 2 different parties. Your votes were split, giving room to the rise of this present regime of tyranny. Wisdom demands that you should be wiser this time around. It is said, once bitten, twice shy. But when it's not just once beaten, but several times beaten, it is time to know God may be saying something. And now we see a different kind of leader rising. Peter Obi, a man who in 2023 captured the hearts of many young people of everyday Nigerians and those who had long given up hope in politics. A man who didn't buy loyalty but earned trust. He didn't come with billions like others. He came with ideas, vision, and integrity. He did not speak at the people, but he listened to the people with a vision for a promising future. This is the kind of leadership that Nigeria needs now. Sincere, focused, and accountable. Nigeria is not a country of old men alone. It is a country where over 70% of our people are under 35 years. We cannot continue to be a young nation led by those unwilling to make room for the next generation. To truly move forward, we must choose legacy over ego. We must make way for a new Nigeria. This is not the time to divide the opposition. This is not the time to settle scores. It is the time to unite to save Nigeria. It is not the time to compete when we should collaborate. To defeat the ruling party, we need a united front, a common vision, and a candidate who can inspire hope and not just votes. That candidate is Peter Obi. This speech and this call is not meant to be a political talk. It is all about seeing the birth of a new Nigeria. And whatever we can do or give up or sacrifice to make that possible, it should be the dream and the aspiration of all Nigerians. In conclusion, I want to call upon you, sir, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Your name is etched in Nigerian history, but perhaps your greatest act of leadership now is not to run again, but to support, to mentor, and to endorse the future. And I know you can do it, sir. You are a statesman. Stand not as a competitor in 2027, but as a kingmaker, a statesman, a patriot who knew when to pass the baton. A new generation is ready. The people are ready. Let Atiku step aside. Let Obi step forward. And let Nigeria rise again. This is my humble call. I've not been paid to do this. I did this because of my love for a new Nigeria. To bring an end to this regime of tyranny, all of us must come together, unite, irrespective of our tribal differences or religious differences. We only have one nation to call our own nation, and that nation is Nigeria. And Nigeria must rise again. This is the time to see the birth of a new Nigeria. Once again, thank you, Alhaji Atiku, for being a great statesman and stepping aside to allow the birth of a new Nigeria. Thank you, everyone. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not, the time is coming when you won't need.
That's a bit of a response to if Alhaji Haruna understands that Atiku's life ambition is to be the president of Nigeria. Now, maybe he would now listen, I don't know. But here is Seun, who said, the Obidients shouldn't call anyone thieves anymore if Obi goes into a coalition with the Atikus and co. Now, this one is irregular. So to those of you who know how it talks, right? Listen to this.
Now that Peter Obi has gone back home to Atiku, I don't need to mention anything about obedience anymore. As I tell you now, go back to my video. This job is to capture you people for them. Is to capture all of you for them. And that's why they hate me, because I did not allow for myself to be captured. Why will you capture me with lies? Can't happen. Now, 2027 will come. They will say Atiku has the betterment of Nigerians in their hearts. Because we are afraid to fight this class. We are following these Nigerians that want to join this class. Not those that want to join the people, that want to help the people, that want to liberate the people. Because the people have been called what? Village people. Why should anybody be trying to help the village people? Your village, the same village people, they spoil your life. The same village people where they do juju to spoil your good luck. The same people where they spoil your business. The same village people where they spoil your marriage. Where they spoil your this one. Village people, it's not the economy. The way these people put pressures on us. The scarcity they create. The stress we have to go through to provide for our children. It is not them that is benefiting. Now be our enemy. Oh no. It is the victims. Now be our enemy. You can go bring the angry, displaced politicians, criminals. Angry, displaced criminals. That's the new club where they don't form now. Angry, displaced criminals. They can't even.
It is smoke Igbo. It is take Indian. It is smoke Igbo. It is take Indian.
That is probably sarcastic, because it's not meant to be funny, even though it sounds that. Seun is reminding you all that his own MOP, that INEC won't register. Shore has called on them now to register the MOP. Shore said, I would rather go into coalition with Seun's party, the MOP. You know, based on personal integrity, you say. But that's just by the way, okay? Because on that, they are same streets. When somebody put the microphone in the mouth of the people who are seeing Shaggy under call,
lock him up completely. So if we begin to mark them one by one, it is only Obi that will be a bit very hard, except you want to mix some words. And I'm not looking for angel. Obi, satisfy my mark when you talk about integrity and sanity. Where's your certificate? Back. This is my certificate. This is school I go. You can go there, verify. When were you born? This is the year I was born. Back. This is the business I'm doing. People know me. Simple. Sanity, that's only what I want. That you will look for somebody that when you perceive his yes, it's not smell, you may not see. I'm not looking for anyone. All right, coming from Udezi Chima, I watched him speak.
So practically, there are those who are out there with what they have been through in the hand of the APC. Ebekebe, they are not looking for a saint, but they still have somebody they can trust. And what they think they are asking for is that just make the process, fair. And then let's see if the people who allow the APC to continue to run, to ride the roughshod on their backs, right? Something that a lot of people believe that it will remain a dream for the APC, Ebekebe, to organize a charade that they will lose. Well, we shall see. Because how do you think they want to lose? When rogues, criminals have access to the national resources for themselves and for their foot soldiers, something like this. How do you fight this kind of people?
marigayi wani rami zakari Allah ji kansa to ka masa to ina ɗayan ina wakilin ɗayan ya sunansa baba Abubakar awwal ko marigayi.
So that's the society. It has become so kind of like brazen, so lawless that they no longer hide it. The other day, when the Wiki was on TV, bragging about how rich his father is, and how he drove Mercedes-Benz in school, and all that stuff. So you are being led by criminals who are no longer afraid of, being punished. Back in the days, they would say, are you not afraid of being caught? Now, they don't wait for you to catch them. They bring it to the public. They display the opulence, the wastages, the corruption. Because according to them, what are you going to do? Like, for real, what are you going to do? But let's put that aside for a sec. So, to my Ibadan people, the Olubadan to Waja. So they lost, or we. No, there's a way we say, we don't say a king dies in Yoruba land. So we said the king has sort of like rested or retired. That means he's no longer physically active to fight or to battle or anything anymore. So Owaja means the king is dead. And this now make the former governor of your state, right, Rashidi Ladoja, the next Olubadan of Ibadan ahead. Right. So here was this was from Ibadan. That's a call. Right, let's leave call for now. So I'm going to take you quickly to Edo, and I'll bring you back to Ibadan quickly. This was Obi earlier today. Something that a lot of people believe is actually what you could have been again, a kind of a trader-like politics, a retail politics is called. This was him at a nursing school in Edo State. Today, you probably have seen it. Now you can understand that his real strength comes from this.
Too much time talking about politics while leaving the Nigerian children, the Nigerian people to suffer. Yes. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to support what you're doing. I'm here because for the future of this country, we need to invest in you. I support across Nigeria. I support over 50 School of Nursing Sciences. I'm here Wednesday, I'm going to be somewhere in Nigeria in a school of mathematics.